y'all, but this some funny shit right here. So, boom, I end up down Walsall, you know what I'm saying? Turn myself in at the court building and shit. You know, I ain't never been in no trouble. I said, shit, let me go turn myself in. I'm gonna get out on bond and shit. I end up down Walsall. Shit, I went for a bond hearing about 2-3 times. They turned my ass down every time. Talking about some the time I was facing. It was too serious. So I was a flight risk or whatever. I had a crib in Charlotte. That was a flight risk. This and that. They ain't getting that. You know what I'm saying? You know, but anyway, I talked to sis. I talked to Sherry and shit. So she was like, she sang jazz. And he was like, tell bro, hold his head. He know what come with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah. Motherfucking 2 weeks later, guess who beside me? Motherfucking Jazz. They done picked that nigga ass up and shit. So, me, Jazz, Twa, the big one, you know what I'm saying, Cat, we on the same pod together and shit. So, we thumbing through the motherfucking, what's the joint called? Busted by the Fed. We thumbing through that, but we fighting. We got lawyers, but we fighting our own case too, you know what I'm saying? We like, shit, man, ain't no way they gonna do us like this. So we motherfucking thumbing through that motherfucker, but we used to have our little sit downs and we used to be like, bro, we ain't gonna be like them other niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is. So at the end of the day, this was before niggas even got any day, won't nothing coming through but the motion of discoveries. Ain't nobody do no PSI, yeah, ain't nobody go for no pleas, yet or none of that shit. So we all was in the blind on how the time was gonna go and shit. So we was down there, Joe, you know, keeping each other's spirits up. You know what I'm saying? It's rough being in the joint, you know what I'm saying? A nigga ain't on that tough shit. When a nigga in the joint and you got a serious case, you know, when we got the indictment, that motherfucker was like a 80 key indictment. You know what I'm saying? And that just come from niggas, you know what I'm saying, just saying anything. A lot of niggas just be saying shit to try to get out. Most of the niggas be saying shit, so they probably say a nigga brought a CD from you motherfucking 10 times. Or a nigga might bought a CD from you twice every 2 days for a year. They'll add that motherfucker up, man. How many other joints that add up to, they're relevant, that's relevant conduct. You know what I'm saying? Because once they got you on a charge, relevant conduct is like niggas coming to make statements saying, they like, oh, he did this for this many years with him. He did this for this many months with him. And they'll charge you for that shit in the feds. And that shit'll stick. You know what I'm saying? They'll try to make you plea out to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, we down the joint. We coming up with our little strategies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this ain't true. That ain't true. You know what I'm saying? So, my lawyer, he was bringing me the motion of discovery, but I had Jazz and Twa motion of discoveries too. So, you know, they was kind of like, damn, bro, what the fuck? You know, they on the horn with their lawyer like, man, y'all niggas got to move a little better. You know what I'm saying? So, we down, like I said, we down that bitch. You know what I'm saying? We got Homo around the we got Chew around the pod. You know what I'm saying? He coming through kicking it with us. We got P, she on the women's side. She coming through kicking it with us. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like all us down there, the ones that they could get. You know, they got us down there and shit. We doing what it do. You know what I'm saying? So, niggas end up taking pleas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was going to go to trial, but my lawyer was like, bro, he was like, I'm going to keep it real with you. He said, 14 CIs. He said, the judge going to get tired of these motherfuckers coming up here saying you did this and did that, which I understood. He was like, even if they lying, if they ain't lying, like, I was outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? So, he came to me like, you know, boom, 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 plea out to this. So the Jones that they came with at first, it was like, nah, I'd rather go to trial. I ain't never been in trouble. I'm going to get this type of time anyway. If I go to trial, if not, being at the type of charge that they had gave me. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, cool. So he went back. He came back with the 108-month jump. Well, actually, he came back with the level 30. You know what I'm saying? They end up giving me the They end up enhancing me with the 2 points. Fucking with a nigga said he brought a half a kill on 4 different occasions. And on one occasion he seen me with a firearm. So they 2-point enhanced me for that. You know what I'm saying? That's the joint that got me the 108 months or whatever. So, and that's the one that I put my 2255 in for. I try to get them 2 points thrown out. That shit ain't work. They denied that shit. Say I ain't had no murder or whatever in my argument. So, motherfucker, you know, everybody start, you know, taking them pleas and shit, you know. Twy got like a dub, Jazz got like 18. The big one got 24. P got like 4. And you know, I got the 9 or whatever. But it's crazy because when we was on the pods and when them niggas was getting their PSIs back and shit and all that shit, man, that nigga Jazz, that nigga had 29 motherfucking charges from the past, but like 25 of them bitches was non-processed, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas' criminal histories was crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I remember when I got my PSI to show my guidelines, and I was kind of smiling and shit when I got my joint. I was like, phew, under a dime, you know what I'm saying? That was kind of, you winning in the feds, you get under a dime. You get a dime or under, you know what I'm saying? So that nigga Chad like, what the fuck you smiling for? I was like, my nigga, I can't help it if I ain't never been in trouble before, you know what I'm saying? So we kind of made a joke out that shit, you know, even though it was a serious situation, we try to always keep each other's spirits up, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. We did what we had to do or whatever, you know, niggas did their time. The homies they still down or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They still waiting on their day. They be back, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, far as this music shit, I want to do it for them, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, when we was out here, we all was for the cause, you know what I'm saying? Like, we knew what it was like to, you know, we had Disco Balling, and we had the other homies, you know what I'm saying, rolling with us with the booty bounce. So we knew that's what it was, and won't nobody gonna step in front of that. We gonna push this shit until the wheels fall off. But, you know, we got a little shortcomings, you know what I'm saying? But as far as this new shit I'm coming with, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna tell the story a little further, you know what I'm saying? We got the documentary coming. But, you know, like I said, my shit public records, man. Anything a motherfucker wanna know, I was gonna bring the, you know, the paperwork, read a few sentences, you know what I'm saying? Show a few things, you know what I'm saying? That this shit 100 here, bro. Like, I love my niggas, man. We like family, you know what I'm saying? That shit, that friend shit been going out the window, you know what I'm saying? This shit family over here. And the nigga you see me with, it's like family, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. You know, be on the lookout, man, for the GMGB era, man, the documentary. That you know, we're gonna really get into detail with that. But until then, check out this music, man. At me on Instagram, man. All that shit. Promotional use, man. This shit, you know, let niggas know this story real, man. I see you at the top.